Welcome to the class, children. Hope all are safe and healthy. Today's thought: speak when your words are more beautiful than silence. Today's topic: Lithosphere-Ii Exogenetic processes, part 2. In the part 2, gradation, we are going to know. What is gradation? Gradation is the process of leveling of land by means of natural agents like rivers, groundwater, winds, glaciers, and sea waves. These agents produce various gradational relief features in due course of time. Gradation takes place in two ways: degradation and aggradation. Degradation is eroding of land surface. Aggradation is building up landforms due to natural agents. In the agents of gradation, first, running water, that is river, fluvial landforms. The work of running water, that is rivers, is the most extensive among all the other agents of gradation. Rivers originate on higher landforms like mountains, hills, and plateaus that receive water from various sources like the rain, glaciers, springs, lakes, etc. The place where the river originates is called catchment area, and where it joins the sea is known as mouth. Here you can see the running water. Next, courses of river. Rivers generally originate from mountains and end in a sea or lake. The whole path that a river flows through is called its course. The course of a river is divided into here upper course, middle course, and lower course. You can see here upper course, middle course, and lower course. The upper course. Erosion is the most dominant action of river in the upper course. In this course, a river usually tumbles down the steep mountain slopes. The steep gradient increases the velocity, and the river channel performs erosion with great force to widen and deepen its valley. The land features carved by a river in its upper course are V-shaped valleys, gorges, canyons, rapids, potholes, spurs, and waterfalls. Here, the middle course. The river enters the plain in its middle course. The volume of water increases with the confluence of many tributaries, and thus increases the load of the river. Thus, the predominant action of a river is transportation. Deposition also occurs due to the sudden decrease in velocity. The river is the middle course. Develops some typical landforms like floodplains, meanders, oxbow, lakes. In the upper course, middle course, and lower course. In the lower course, the river moving downstream across a broad level plain is loaded with debris brought down from its upper and middle courses. Large deposits of sediments are found at the level bed, and the river splits into a number of channels called distributaries. The main work of the river here is deposition. and it's developed typical landforms like delta and estuary. In the screen you can see delta and estuary. Tributary and distributary. What is the differences of that? Tributary is a small stream that join the main river. Example, river Bhavani. Distributary, river channels that get separated from the main river. Example, river Kollidam. From Kaveri, another one sub-tributary only, river Kollidam. Okay. Here about the erosional landforms of river. Gorges and canyons. Actually, erosional landforms, the types of erosional landforms are V-shaped valley, gorge and canyon, waterfall, pothole, river terraces, river meanders. About gorges and canyons, when the river flows through a mountainous region, here you can see the gorge. When the river flows through a mountainous region made up of hard rocks, it forms a valley with almost vertical sides called gorge. Vertical side called gorge. In India, deep gorges have been formed by Brahmaputra and Indus in the Himalayas. A deep gorge with steep sides that runs for hundreds of kilometers is referred to as canyon. Here, Grand Canyon of the river Colorado in USA. This is the example. Okay, children. The next, waterfall. Waterfall. When a river flows in a region where hard rocks lie over soft rocks, horizontally, the soft rocks get eroded quickly and the hard rocks projects outwards. Thus, the river falls vertically from a steep slopes to form a waterfall. When the water falls with a great force, it erodes the rock material beneath and creates a depression called a plunk pool. Shallow, fast-flowing water in a stream is called rapid or river jumps. Shallow, fast-flowing water in a stream is called a rapid or river jumps. Do you know, children, the highest waterfall in the world is Angel Falls, 979 meter in Venezuela. Next one, V-shaped valley. A V-shaped valley is formed by the vertical erosion of the river where the valley is deepened and widened. The river erodes downward only, V-shaped. And the next one, pothole. Due to the river action, cylindrical holes are drilled vertically in the riverbed with varying depth and diameter. These are called potholes. Here also simple pothole, compound pothole and hierarchical potholes and coalesced potholes. Okay, different type of the potholes. The next, meanders. Meander as the river loaded with the debris flows. Slowly it forms sweeping loops and bends. As the river loaded with the debris flows slowly, it forms sweeping loops and bends. The loops and bends you can see here in the screen. It is referred to as meanders. Next, oxbow lakes. Meanders in due course of time become almost a complete circle with the narrow necks. This in turn gets abandoned and forms a lake. This is called an oxbow lake. Oxbow lakes. The world's largest oxbow lake is Lake Chilcoot is Arkansas of USA. Lake Kanwar in Bihar, it is in India, is Asia's largest freshwater oxbow lake. Okay, children, hope all you understood this. So, in this video, you people learned gradation and its agents and the three types of the courses, upper, middle and lower courses, and erosional landforms of river, that gorges and canyons, waterfall, V-shaped valley, pothole, meander and oxbow lake also you learnt. Okay children, thank you.